now let's talk about the second module, right? This was the first module which we were discussing about the digital input sensors, right? Second module, let's talk about the camera, right? So I have placed the camera also. Thank you, Abhishek sir. Because of you only, I have connected, webcam also with that Raspberry Pi, so that I can have, because I have connected my webcam with Raspberry Pi. That's why I'm not able to show you that video which yesterday I was showing you for the connection diagram for LEDs or bulbs, right? So I got an idea today, like whether can I have webcam input from the Raspberry Pi directly. So I thought like I should not show you connection because it is already understood by everybody of you. So today let's see whether how can we connect Raspberry Pi with the camera, and can we get the input or output from the camera itself, right, in terms of images. So I'll not discuss about what kind of images are there and what are the images, right, what kind of data in that image is available. Let me directly tell you the interfacing of a webcam module, right? So for webcam, right, we have a library called for camera, or I would say computer vision. Computer vision is one of the biggest domain right now. People are doing their research or maybe PhDs or their maybe projects in MTech, right? So I have connected with couple of people who are doing their PhDs, and I'm trying to help them out with their PhDs or MTech, right? So that they can get the quite good result. I'm working in this computer vision from last 12 years, right? So computer vision is quite big field right now, although computer vision was available from last 25 years. People are working on images, different kind of images from maybe medical side or entertainment side. Maybe sixth sense technology is coming up, virtual reality is coming up, augmented reality is coming up. So many things, many gestures, AI, machine learning, everything is based on a computer vision itself, right? So we have couple of operations building with the computer vision. Right now I'm talking about a computer vision with respect to CV2 library or OpenCV library, right? Open source computer vision library, right? So CV2 is the module. If you will import in your Python, right, the module or the library for computer vision, that is your CV2, right? There are other libraries also in Python available for computer vision, but CV2 is the a primary library that everybody use. It is the highest demanding library right now for computer vision. People are using in the industries, and because it is open source in Python, so people are using it free of cost. So to install this library, it is not available by default. So to install this library, we need to type a command called pip3 install opencv hyphen python, right? So we need to type this command to install the library in Raspberry Pi. So let me show you how to type this command, where to type this command. Just go to your terminal and type pip3 install opencv hyphen python, right? So it showed that requirement is already satisfied, which means I had this particular library already with me. Like I told you earlier also, like how to install. If something will be installed, then there'll be a process shown on this window also, right? So I have this library already. So let me try to import that library now with CV2, right? CV2, right? So this is the module. Now let us make the program to get the images from the camera module, right? Okay. If I'll show you my arrangement today, a small window. Let me show you my small window today. I'm at different place, right? So I'll show you. This is my Raspberry Pi screen. This is my Raspberry Pi screen, right? So there is the Raspberry Pi, right, on the table, right? This is my television screen itself, right? And here is my camera. Here is my USB camera, right? On the top of this particular thing, here Raspberry Pi is available, right? I have powered this Raspberry Pi, and this particular connection is being connected for this particular webcam with the Raspberry Pi itself, right? So you can see it is connected with Raspberry Pi, and you can see the kind of webcam I'm using. This is of eyeball, right? You can use any particular webcam. It is not mandatory to use any specific webcam itself, right? You can use any particular webcam over here. So let me start to write the program now. So import cv2 dot video capture to this capture. This command is there. This command is to, or this function or this method is to control the camera operations whichever is available. Suppose you have four USB ports available in Raspberry Pi, and you have connected four different cameras. Nowadays CCTV cameras, camera installation for security purpose in your home, in your offices are available. So suppose you want to install four USB cameras. Suppose you have USB extension also. From one USB you can make 4 USB ports, right? So what if you have connected 8 USB cameras, 12 USB cameras, right? So for every USB camera there is an ID, right? There is an ID, and initial ID starts from 0. So if you'll replace it from 0 to 1, if you have connected two webcams, so this ID will be getting changed to 1, right? So it is 0. Now I have made a particular object of V. So this V is nothing but a kind of variable which will have the power to control any particular operation on webcam right now, right, physically. So with this particular variable I can control all the operations of webcam, which is connected on ID number 0. So how will these kind of ID be allocated or allotted to these kind of webcams? So it depends upon the timing. If you have connected the first webcam, it will be getting ID as 0. The another webcam which you have connected after the first one will get 1. Then after first one, the third one will get 2. Likewise, with timing differences, so whichever you have connected first will get the kind of IDs also. So now I have connected only one single webcam, so I have got 0 only, right? This is the default case. Suppose if I have mobile phone, and we have application called IP webcam. So IP webcam, this application you can install in your mobile phone, and you can connect your mobile phone via Wi-Fi with the same router. Like yesterday I was connected with Techinest Geo. Today I am connected with some different name. Today it is A26 home, right? I am at different place today. So you can connect with the same router, right? Suppose I have connected my mobile phone with the same router, and I have installed this IP webcam application in my mobile phone. So this application gives us the allowance of our mobile camera images, to send those images towards that particular network, this similar or local network to which we have connected with the same router. So we have connected this Raspberry Pi also with the same router, so we can get the images or live streaming from our mobile phone also because of this particular transmission of this particular webcam. So no physical connection from mobile phone is required to have any particular computer vision from the mobile phone camera, right? So what if you have 4 mobile phone, 8 mobile phones? So all 8 different mobile phones would have IP webcam installed in those mobile phones, and then they will all be connected with the same router, and every single IP webcam would have different IP. So instead of 0, you need to type here that particular IP. So suppose IP would be 192.168.1. Maybe 168.1.27, right? So such kind of IP would be the ID of that particular webcam, right? So that's why I have told you, that's why I have explained you how to connect your mobile phone if you don't have webcam. So you need not to purchase any particular webcam specifically for making this kind of experiment. You can do it with your mobile phone also, in free of cost. So you got the variable V. Now with this variable we can control all the operations of camera which is connected on, or webcam connected on ID number 0, right? So let us get the live streaming. Let us get the live streaming. That's why I have taken while 1. Then r comma I. This r means a kind of status from the camera, whether any particular image has been clicked or not. So if camera is connected and images will be clicking, so the status of this variable will be true. If it is true, means images are coming. If it is false, it means images are not coming, maybe because of any reason. It can have a reason like your webcam is not connected with the Raspberry Pi, or maybe due to another small problems also, right? So we can get the clarification of images, or camera module or webcam basically connection or interfacing because of this particular R, right? So now we have variable called v dot, there is a command called read, right? So we need to read images from v variable, right? And v is nothing is that particular webcam. So we are reading some images from webcam, right? And all such images or data of those images will be stored in variable called I. So I will be 3-dimensional image, that will be of R, G and B, right? Red, green and blue, or blue, green and red, right? So data of pixels for whole resolution of camera would be, I guess, 640 by 480. This is the default resolution of any particular webcam, I hope available. So 640 480 resolution would have number of pixels, millions of pixels. So every pixel would have different values, and those values in matrix form would be available in this particular I, right? So I can take a long section on computer vision itself, because I have already invested my 12 years in this particular field. So now let us print both. First R, right? So this R will let us know whether true is coming or false is coming. If true will come, it means images are coming, right? Then to show those images, whatever is coming, we have command called IMShow, right? We have IMShow. My suppose name of the window on which I have to show this image, name of the window, I want to keep it as my image, comma I. So I want to show this image, whatever is coming, whatever is read by this particular command on the window, and the title of the window would be my image. So because while one is running and it will be very fast, it may create a problem with the camera, because camera cannot capture the images very fast, right? So what I can do is I can give a delay. Along with, I want to quit this particular loop also. So we have command called wait key. So this function waits for any particular keyboard key to be pressed, right? If you will press any particular key from the keyboard, it will wait for that particular operation. For how long? For 1 millisecond. So 1 millisecond is quite enough. Otherwise you can give time according to your time delay between two different two consecutive frames. So what if I'll give only 1 millisecond of time? What if I have pressed, if I'll press from the keyboard escape to escape would have ASCII value as 27. If you want to quit it from while pressing Q, right? Q, so we can have command called ORD. ORD gives you data in ASCII value. So what if ORD of Q, which means this command will give you the ASCII value of Q, and whenever you will press Q from keyboard, so you will get the ASCII value of that Q in K also. So K would have ASCII value of Q, also you will get ASCII value of Q from this particular instruction also. If both are equal, then it will break this particular while loop. It will come out of this while loop, and everything whatever was opened, so this was the window which was opened already, it will automatically be destroyed. Destroy or killed, right? Destroy all windows. Right? Yeah. So this is, if you want to close the camera also, cv2.release. With this command, the camera will be deactivated from the port, right? This ID will have no longer any particular connection with the software connection with the port, right? So that port is free now. So now let us save this program. If I'll save this program again on desktop, and I'll name it as open CV test, right? 1 2 3. I'll save it. I saved it, and I'll try to run this program now. Let's see if everything will be correct. Then true 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 will be coming, right? So what if, yeah, so this camera has quite bad resolution, bad image also, but yes, it is working. Yeah, it is working live. An amount of or the speed of this particular camera depends upon the number of factors, right? It depends upon how fast you are capturing the images, what kind of resolution is available, what kind of camera you have connected, right? And what is the RAM of your Raspberry Pi. The RAM which I'm using, the version which I'm using of Raspberry Pi is Raspberry Pi 4, and it is for 4 GB of RAM, right? So like I told earlier, 8 GB RAM, with 8 GB RAM, Raspberry Pi 4 is already launched 2 or 3 weeks before. So it has very good resolution. It has very good configuration also. So you can run that particular camera or webcam very easily, very fast with the speed, right? So you would have no such problem going with the live with the images, right? So is that clear how to install, how to import, how to make a small program connecting with the camera module or webcam? Is that clear, everyone? Okay, okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you. So let me press escape or Q. Like, yeah, I made a program for Q, right? So I'll press Q. So now CV2 has no attribute, release. So my spelling is not correct. Release. RELE. What is the spelling? Is that correct? I don't know. Well, whatever it is. If, because it has no meaning also. So you can remove this. Yeah.